Nearly 8 matches into the league, how do you, score the team's performance so far coming into the change of years?
Yeah, look, obviously I think we've been happy with a lot of our performances. As with everything in football, nothing goes perfectly, so we've still got areas of improvement, but I think in the games where maybe the result hasn't gone our way, we've been competitive and we've had chances where we can take the game or take the points. I think obviously coming off the back of last weekend, it puts us in a good standing for this weekend, but overall, happy with where we are. Obviously there's always room for improvement.
Big 3-0 win down there in Canberra. What did you take out of that performance?
I think it took us a while to get into the game. I think the first 20-25 minutes it took us a while just to adjust to a couple of things. I think once we did that, we created some really, really good chances. Again, coming away from home, clean sheet, that's massive for us. I think the girls have been building up to that for our first away clean sheet for quite a while, and that was really, really nice to get. But yeah, I think the second half performance, we then really turned it on, and I think that showed in the amount of chances that we did create.
What was the spin around between the Wanderers game and then that Canberra game? Was it a big turnaround?
Look, I don't think there was too many things, to be honest with you. In football, sometimes just moments don't go your way, and I think you look at the first half that we had against Western Sydney Wanderers, you wouldn't say that we were deserving to go 3-0 down. I think it was it was one of our better performances in terms of ball retention, which is something that we've been dependent upon what our game plan is. That's what we've been looking towards. I think obviously then you concede at the wrong times, right before half time or right after half time on both occasions. I think sometimes it becomes then a little bit more of a mental battle, and I think that was what probably ultimately let us down in that game. I think then looking for us to bounce back, obviously against Melbourne City after that, was always going to be a tough task, but we came with a game plan and the girls executed it fantastically, and again I think it's a game that we could have easily walked away with 3 points.
Alex has been at the Glory for a little while now, and you've obviously had some video sessions over them. What have you picked out of the Glory that you'll need to watch, and has Sarah given you any tips on what they might be playing?
Yeah, obviously, I've known Alex, a fair few years as well. I worked with him at Sydney University, so I know he likes to keep the ball. Obviously, they've got some really good pace up top as well. We obviously got to look out for, but again, we're prepared like we are for every single match. We take each game as it comes, and no game is any more important than any other. It's just another game for us that we prepare the same way as every other week.
How excited are you to play here at Central Coast Stadium New Year's Eve?
Oh, it's going to be fantastic. We absolutely love being at home. The fans get behind us. They make the difference, especially coming into the latter part of the game when you need an extra man. The fans are normally that extra man for us, and I know the girls absolutely love it here. So as always, stoked to be home, and what a special night as well.
We just heard from Sarah and how she got injured just before the first game, and you had to make all those changes just before that. Coming in now to this game. How's the squad? What niggles or injuries do you still have around you at the moment?
Well, unfortunately for me, but fortunately for the squad, we're in a really, really good good way at the moment. There's not too many niggles around. We're a healthy squad. There's a lot of competition in the squad at the moment, which I think is fantastic. That's the only way we're going to improve and going to continue to get better. That everybody knows that every week they're competing for their place. So yeah, we're in a really, really good place at the moment.
How far away is Kai Simon?
Yeah, she's been back in training with us. So as soon as we think that she's ready, and once she's had enough time in training, she'll be good to go.
So she's no chance tomorrow?
Not far off at all.
No chance tomorrow?
No chance tomorrow.
Your imports, you've invested in bringing a couple of key imports into the squad. How have you seen their development, and how crucial are they to the performances of your team?
Yeah, I think obviously Una getting a brace last week was fantastic for her, and a really good reward, because she has to work really hard up top. There's times where she might not see the ball for a few long periods of the game, and then she's got to turn it on, and that's a tough thing about being a striker. But she's been the difference so far. Her ability to hold the ball up, her runs in behind, her ability to read the next action is fantastic, and so she's been a really good help for us. Likewise with Faye, she's got a good game intelligence. She's a feisty defender, so that gives us a little bit more strength in that back line there. So I think overall the imports have come in and had a really, really good impact on the group.